The basketball cathedral of the world lies on West 49th Street in Indianapolis, Indiana. The pride and joy of Butler University, Hinkle Fieldhouse has stood tall since 1928. This huge building has been the host of great basketball games for a century now. Hinkle Fieldhouse has seen the game grow up and evolve. Today, it hosts the Butler Bulldogs every season as they play some of the best college basketball teams in the nation. Not only does Hinkle represent Butler basketball, but it also represents the importance of basketball in Indiana and what it means to be a Hoosier. Construction of this building cost $750,000 100 years ago, estimated today to be around $11.5 million. The project was financed by 41 Indianapolis businessmen looking to have one of the finest athletic facilities in the country. Completion of the facility happened when Butler signed a lease agreement with the Indiana High School Athletic Association in 1928. The Fieldhouse remained virtually unchanged for 60 years since the opening of the stadium. It wasn't until 1989 when they chose to update the stadium for the first time, adding chair-back seats in the lower arena, new basketball offices, a training room, and upgraded locker rooms. Today, Hinkle Fieldhouse holds up to 9,100 fans. Originally, in 1928, they had 15,000 seats. Over the years, the number has come down to make sure seats are comfortable and all worth the price of admission. Hinkle used to be the largest basketball arena in the United States, holding that record from 1928 to 1948. Hinkle Fieldhouse is named after the legendary Tony Hinkle. He joined Butler staff in 1921, serving as a teacher, coach, and athletic administrator for nearly half a century. While he coached football, basketball, and baseball, he was primarily known for his basketball coaching skills. His teams were fearless, gaining the reputation as the Big Ten Killers. In 1929, the Butler Bulldogs had a 17-2 record and were crowned national champions. Overall, his basketball team scored 560 victories versus 392 defeats and counted 1,000 victories in all sports at Butler University. What he was able to accomplish is unheard of. Originally named Butler Fieldhouse, the name was changed in 1966 to commemorate the legendary coach himself, becoming Hinkle Fieldhouse. He remained with the university until his death in 1992. We can't mention Hinkle Fieldhouse and not talk about its role in the movie Hoosiers. The arena might be best known for hosting Indiana High School's state championship in 1954, where Milan High School won off a game-winning shot. Later, the movie Hoosiers was filmed at Hinkle Fieldhouse to represent the same atmosphere from the actual game. This clip is from the movie, showing them arriving at Hinkle before game time. The championship game is annually held at Hinkle Fieldhouse. During the summer of 2014, Butler invested $36 million into renovating the arena, helping make the facility better in all aspects. The project included wider concourses for better accessibility, an elevator system for public use, more restrooms, improved and expanded concession stands, and added more comfortable seating around the arena. There was also a new scoreboard with video playback capability and kiosks marking historic moments in Hinkle Fieldhouse history. In 2019, Butler decided to add a practice center connected to the main arena, named the Efroimanson Family Gym. This is where Butler basketball players practice when the main gym isn't available. The gym includes scoreboards, shooting machines, and speakers. The renovations and fancy new additions are not what makes this place unique. The history behind the building and what the Butler basketball program has been able to accomplish makes this place special to students, fans, and tourists all over the country. Listen to what Butler cheerleader Hillary Kulovic has to say about what Hinkle means to her as a cheerleader.
Being down on the court where the Bulldogs play is a great experience. And obviously, like this year, we've missed having fans to cheer to, but definitely like being a cheerleader for Butler and getting to cheer and practice in Hinkle is like one of the greatest experiences I've ever had.
During a regular year, the student section is usually packed. Students come to games ready to be loud and cheer on their Bulldogs. Some of students' best memories are made in these silver stands. Butler student Nick Bennett elaborates on the student section and what it means to him.
Well, during normal times, it's absolutely ecstatic. It was one of my favorite things to do was to go with a bunch of friends to the student section before COVID, to games and just experience that like student atmosphere. It is just super exciting, super energetic, and it always made the games just that much more enjoyable.
This historic building is one of the most special places on campus. It makes Butler a hot commodity. Listen to Butler Athletics intern Clark Boyness tell us how and why this place is praised by the students.
It means everything. Without Hinkle Fieldhouse, we wouldn't have half the student population we'd have today here at Butler. The basketball team is, I would say, solely responsible for lifting this university's, lifting their prominence in being recognized as a national, university around the country. I'm from Maryland. I probably wouldn't have heard about this place without Butler basketball. Not to mention that Butler basketball is probably one of the driving forces for income for the university as well. So it means a lot, and just also all of the history behind it. And it's been here for, I think, around 100 years. It's a really special place.
Hinkle Fieldhouse has stood strong for a while now, partly because the love for this stadium is genuine and real. Hopefully soon, fans will get to pack the stands again. Expect more Hinkle magic in the near future.